Hey there, everyone. Welcome back with another session. Hi, my name is Rajit Das, and you can call me Jeet sir if you like. You know what my teacher friends call me? Sure, Jeet. So you know what happens if I teach you biology. If you want to be taught biology by me and pakkafy, concretify your chances of doing really good in the subject, come join us at ODA Class. The app has amazing amount of customization for each and every student. We take care of you on a specific level. Not only through the classes, but we also provide you extra attention and help. We have a wonderful mini course which is called Bridge Course, and this is a course that goes on for 1 week. And it is also the best mini course in India. You're not going to find any other mini course that comes even close to this. Not only you will be taught by IIT and NITN teachers for maths and science, you will also have one personal teacher, which is very difficult to find, even in your school, one teacher focuses on 40, 50 students. So it's very difficult for them to help you specifically. But हम सबको चाहिए ना कि attention मिले मुझे भी थोड़ा, somebody who can help me solve my doubts, somebody who watches over me, and that is the best feeling in the world for a student. Somebody who watches over them and helps them out. So that's the reason why our personal teacher support is the best second thing after our master teachers. So you will be taught by multiple different teachers in a classroom. You can try it for 1 week. It comes with everything that you need, starting from homework on the app itself. You will also be able to take tests in the app. All of it in one single app. I know it sounds matlab, too many things in single app, isn't it? But you would be surprised if you give it a try. So give it a try. Now, before you give that one a try, make sure you go to the link in the description and enroll for the course and then try the app, because the app will work best with this course. It has everything that you need, and you can enroll for a very cheap price because we are giving a scholarship away right now. I know this is the starting of your academic year, so this is the best time where you can learn something interesting, new, learning new. उससे ज़्यादा exciting क्या हो सकता है यार? I mean, going to a new class is already exciting. And I always used to look forward to कि नया कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा. This is a new syllabus, and teachers will teach me something new. I'm so bored of studying and revising whatever I learned last class. So that's the reason why we teach amazing concepts in this 1 week course. And you wouldn't even believe you can actually win back more than 29 rupees just by attending the classes and doing everything right. If you want to know why and how, make sure you stick till the end of this video as well. Now, moving forward, my name is Sarojit Das, and I will be your teacher here in this class. And I'm going to teach you about biology. Why? Because I'm a molecular biologist. So I'm addicted to teaching biology, and I've been teaching biology for more than 6 years now. I used to be a scientist, then I became a teacher. I thought it's interesting to discover things and learn about science, but how much more interesting it would be if I could let others also learn about it. So that was the goal, and here I am teaching you something interesting. Today we're going to talk about how does addiction actually take place. This is part of the series of classes and interesting topics that I've been taking, which is called for dummies, brain, which is one of the most important part of our body. And today we talk about addiction. How does addiction actually take place? You must have seen people being addicted to some of the other thing, isn't it? Now, addiction is a very interesting thing, but we must understand what it actually means. Addiction is the inability to stop using a substance or engaging in a behavior. What are you addicted at? I'm addicted to eating Rajma Chawal and teaching biology. What are you addicted at? Are you addicted at, taking too many selfies? You can't control yourself. You take too many pictures. Are you addicted to TikTok? Maybe Instagram. Fall into the rabbit hole and keep on watching, even though you don't like much of the videos. You find them cringy. That is called addiction. If you have anybody in your family who loves to engage in nicotine material such as cigarettes and everything, those are also part of addiction. People even get addicted to medicine because it relieves their pain or relieves their one or the other problem in their life. And addiction can be a big problem when we want to actually live a normal life, because it interrupts. You have an inability here. You have an inability to stop yourself. Others have to force you to not do it or not use that substance. And that is what addiction is. It's a behavior that sticks to. It's kind of a habit, but kind of a bad habit, जो रह जाता है बहुत दिन के लिए. Okay. Now, no matter how much problem it is causing, it can be psychological problem. Maybe you have realized that, oh my God, I'm addicted to taking too many pictures, posting it on Instagram. I don't want to do that. And you're not able to control yourself also. So it's a feedback loop. And that's how addicted people sometimes feel. It can be physical harm as well. People who smoke a lot of cigarettes have nicotine in it, and it's not good for their health. Not at all. But they chase the small feeling that they get after smoking a cigarette, or maybe engaging in other kind of substances such as alcohol and everything. And this is what we are talking about today. What is addiction and how does it actually happen? So let's talk about it. Now, when it comes to the addiction, the principle behind the addiction itself is that whatever drug or whatever activity you are doing on a regular basis that is getting addictive for you usually affects the reward circuit of your brain. Yes, your brain has a reward circuit. As we developed into complex organism, we eventually realized that there are certain things in my life that my body benefits from. For example, eating healthy. Eating an apple would be much healthier than eating a pizza because it has fibers and so much more nutrients. So our brain has developed a guiding system. When we realize something is good for my body and good for my mind, our body has developed a reward center so that every time we do that activity or eat that material or use that substance in our body, we get a kick. Okay. And that kick releases a lot of chemicals that helps you get a very good, cheerful, giggly feeling, isn't it? No, I'm not talking about love. Okay. I'm talking about a general feeling that you get. What do you like to eat? Tell me in the comment section. If you like to eat pizza, if you like to eat, I don't know, samosa, I love samosa. Very favorite of mine. Whenever you eat that food that you like to eat, you get that happiness, right? That's a chemical reaction going on in your brain, by the way. That is what the reward circuit is for. This reward circuit is part of the limbic system in your brain. Now, limbic system is a very important part of your brain because it helps you develop habits, good habits, bad habits. Whatever you like doing, your limbic system will reward you for it. It's like the same thing we do in here at ODA Class also. We love the fact that you love to learn, and because of that, we have a learn and earn policy. The more you learn, the more classes you take, the more amount of content you consume and attend classes and be a good student, you can actually earn money out of it more and more. How? I'll tell you at the end. Don't get addicted already. Okay. Now, when it comes to the limbic system is a collection of multiple different structures in your midbrain. Okay, if you want to know what are the different structures that are involved in your midbrain, I have discussed about it in the afternoon class today. Go check out that video as well. You can find the link in the channel itself. On the same note, subscribe the channel, click on the link that gives you the enrollment, and also click on the bell icon. So next time when I come up with another topic, which I am going to, you will get the notification before anybody else. Okay, so get addicted to watching these videos with us. Now, the structures that are involved in your limbic system includes hippocampus, amygdala, and hypothalamus. These are the main three one. Okay. Now, here, if you look at the diagram, you can get a clearer idea. So you have the hypothalamus right here, this entire structure that you see. Okay. You have the thalamus. We're not going to go to thalamus right now. I've discussed about thalamus in the previous video, so go check that out. You have the amygdala right here, this small tinge part, and the hippocampus as well, right here. And this is the entire structure that makes up your limbic system. Let's talk about each of these structures one by one. First of all, we have the interesting material about the limbic system that it controls a lot of your emotions as well. Okay, processing of emotion and memory. This is the main part of limbic system because limbic system controls your behavioral habits by rewarding you for a task or some other thing. You develop a general sense of satisfaction or general sense of dread also when things don't go the right way you wanted them to. So limbic system is a very important part of your brain. The first structure that we have here is the hypothalamus. We have talked about hypothalamus in the previous video as well, but just to revise once again, I wanted to let you know. Hypothalamus is the master of autonomic system. Okay, master of autonomic system. It controls behavioral things that we do on a regular basis, such as hunger, eating habit every single day. There's a reason why you get hungry at a particular time for lunch, because your hypothalamus remembers what time you usually eat. Thirst. How do you know you're thirsty? हैं? घंटी बजती है क्या कि हाँ पानी नहीं है बॉडी में? You get an automatic response, right? Even sleep and sexual responses. And this is true for almost many other mammals as well. They all need these activities, and their brain also have developed that capacity. When it comes to other activity, it also regulates body temperature. That's the reason why in the previous slide you must have seen, here it is written as homeostasis. Hypothalamus helps your body to regulate its temperature and other balancing activities such as temperature maintenance, blood pressure maintenance, emotion, as well as secretion of hormones. So these things are what balances your entire body, temperature wise, weight wise, everything else. So that's what the hypothalamus is for. This is what the hypothalamus looks in a 3D configuration. Okay, so remember, hypothalamus is the master of autonomic system in our brain, and it controls major events in your body, as well as blood pressure and body homeostasis. The second one that we have is the amygdala. Amygdala is my favorite. It's the fear center. Have you ever heard, psychologically speaking, there are a couple of drives that drives you in your life: hunger, anger, and sexual response. These three are the primal drives. Whenever you're hungry, you don't really think about what food it is. You would eat it and it would taste the tastiest. Same thing goes for fear and anger as well. Fear is a very good motivator. मम्मी चप्पल का डर दिखा के धनिया मंगवा लेती है ना. See, so not only that, even teacher डंडा दिखा के पढ़ाई करवा लेते हैं. So fear is a very good motivator, and that's the reason why your brain has a dedicated your brain has a dedicated center for it, so that you can process fear. Fear is good most of the time, because when we used to be animal, not civilized, fear used to keep us alive. Okay, so amygdala is a very important part of our brain. It primarily is responsible for regulating our reaction to aggression, basically anger and fear. That's the fear center of our brain. The next one is also kind of my favorite, and that is the hippocampus. Hippocampus is the memory center. Every single memory that you reserve in your mind, let it be memories of what you learned, let it be memories of the first time you tasted something, all of those memories come and store to this level. So this is where your hippocampus is, right here, as you can see. Wait 1 second. Not this, and this one. You can see this stem type of part, right? That's the hippocampus. Hippocampus processes our memory. Let it be short-term memory, but it will eventually have to go to long-term memory. So its more important thing is that you are storing the information for a long term. Okay, it deals with the short-term memory and sees what type of memory you want to preserve for a longer time, and long-term memory. So long-term memory is also associated with skill memory. There's a reason why after you have been riding cycles for 2-3 years, it becomes an instinct. Next time when you get onto a cycle, आपको सोचना नहीं पड़ता कि मैं गिर जाऊंगा, how will I balance and everything. You don't have to be precautious. You know how to ride a cycle automatically, because you have developed that skill through long-term memory. So that's the reason why we teachers always tell you that revise. The more you revise things from short-term memory, amygdala will process it to go to the long-term memory and store it as a skill. Okay. If you want to develop more skill like this, come join us in ODA class. Okay. So these are the structures that are part of your limbic system. And limbic system is the one that helps you understand in your life what do you want. If there is something that makes you feel happy, and that's when the rewards rush in. Okay. So at the onset of an addiction, any kind of addiction, let it be using too much of Instagram, taking too many selfies, addictively playing PUBG, whatever it is something that makes you feel happy. And wherever you feel happy, these pleasurable activities that you do, they cause release of neurotransmitters in your brain, which is called as dopamine. This guy makes you happy all the time. Anything that you do gets you excited, gets you giggled up. That is because of dopamine release. Kind of the friend or best friend that we need, but also the best enemy at times. Because dopamine can get you addicted to anything. Anything. Sleeping too much makes you feel happy. You might sleep all the time as long as you can. So this dopamine guy is very important. Remember his name. Okay. Now dopamine, when it releases and your body feels good, it teaches the body to repeat the same activity again and again, irrespective of the consequences. Because your brain is smart, but to conserve energy, it is not complicatively smart. It's very simple. He knows if you're liking something, it might be good for your body, and we are going to do it again and again and again and again. That's what your brain does. Teaches your body to do that same activity again. So imagine somebody in your home or somebody in your family, first time they started smoking cigarette or maybe started engaging in alcohol or started playing PUBG. फर्स्ट टाइम बहुत अच्छा लगा. They were like, okay, second time भी try करते हैं. It was a good feeling. Second time बहुत अच्छा लगा. Third time बहुत अच्छा लगा. And it keeps on going. Now they would want to find an opportunity to do this activity once again, only because of your limbic system. Your limbic system just fires up, repetition. Yes, I love it. That is how you develop a addiction. Why not get addicted to good things in life, isn't it? How about learning something from the best teachers in the country? Go check out in the ODA app. You will have amazing amount of free classes and the best mini course in the entire country as well. If you want to enroll, let me tell you a little bit about it. This mini course starts from every Monday. We provide you with everything, not only best teachers in the country, but also personal teachers who can help you in every step of the way that you're going to stay with us for a week. We also give you homework as well as test, everything in that small, tiny package of an app. Go download the app and enroll yourself. But before you download the app, make sure you enroll first because the seats are very less for the Monday batch because it's already Tuesday, no? Usually most of the seats will fly away in Monday itself. So go to the link in the description and click on it. You can enroll with a discounted price of 29 rupees. You have to use the link. This is my discount link. It will only stay active for 3-4 hours. So if you don't click on it and finish the payment, your seat will not be reserved. So go click on it, reserve your seat, and wait for Monday to arrive so that you can start with the 1 week of course. Who knows, if you're lucky enough and if you're in the right classes, I might teach you in the class as well. Make sure to also subscribe the channel and share it with your friends, because we have a learn and earn policy, as I told you. Now, in this policy, we have a incentive that we give you, and that is called ODA coin. These are kind of like virtual coins that we give, and you can actually use these coins to buy interesting stuff from the ODA mall. And of course, for free. All you're doing is you're learning, you're answering quizzes, getting coins for it, you're doing your assignment, homework, attending classes, maintaining a good student rapport with your mentor teachers. And you can actually win more than 1500 coins just by attending the classes properly. Now, 8 of these coins equal to 1 rupee, Indian rupee, I mean. I know, inflation and all, but this doesn't affect it. So now you calculate. If 8 coins are 1 rupee, how much money will you be able to gather in if you get 1500 coins? Not only you're going to cancel the 29 rupees that you're paying for the course, you're going to actually earn above it. Why not do that? Free money. Also, you can use these coins to buy things from the mall, which will get delivered to you for free as well. So I hope you like the class today. Make sure to go check out the course, enroll as well, reserve your seat, and I will be seeing you very soon once again. Thank you very much for staying with us and learning with me. I had a great time teaching you this interesting topic. Next session, I will tell you about the cranial nerves, the 12 cranial nerves that controls your entire fasciomuscular activity. That's all for today. Have a wonderful day and make sure you keep on learning.